we doing?
Okay. Let's see. JoJo, go ahead for Joey.
Hey, Joey, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Hey, first question is what in the world have the last couple of months been like for you training on campus and getting to know the newcomers on the team?
It's definitely been a little different than my first 4 summers. But I mean, all in all, it's went really smoothly, and we have a lot of really good young guys, and it's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. And I have a question for Anthony. Anthony, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Awesome, awesome. It's kind of the same question for you. How have you been adjusting to the last couple of months, especially under these very odd circumstances for across college hoops right now?
Yeah, I've just been trying to do what I can and embrace all the opportunities I get, no matter how unorthodox it might be.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Bob.
Yeah, thanks, JD. Hey, Joey, I wonder if you would go back to March 11th of last year when everything shut down. And I'm curious your clearest memories being in the locker room, finding out eventually that Gobert had tested positive. How did you process all of that? And what was that period of time like for you and your team?
I think the biggest thing was everything was happening so fast that you were kind of always like, what's getting ready to happen? You're kind of waiting to hear what the next deal would be. And I remember coming back and actually walking out of our locker room here at Assembly in Sports Center. I just like broke the news that the NCAA tournament had been canceled, and it was like you're just kind of sitting there just looking at the TV almost in disbelief, like you can't believe how fast everything had changed and happened. And it was a pretty whirlwind time for everybody, and it was it's hard to believe it's already been so long since then.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Alec, you have one for Anthony.
Yeah. Hey, Anthony. Obviously growing up, a couple of minutes down the road from Assembly Hall, now that you're on campus, freshman year started, you have your jersey on, and you guys have a start date now for the regular season. Just talk about your leveling of anticipation of actually going to Assembly Hall for the first time as a player, and kind of what your feelings are like with that.
Yeah, it was surreal at first, and I'm starting to get more and more used to it as we keep going along. But I'm just really excited, especially for like games and all that stuff coming up. Just to be able to play with this jersey on, it means a lot to me.
Okay. Mike Schumann, last question for Anthony. Then we'll finish with Joey. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, Anthony. Just expanding on that, I guess, is there any kind of tinge of disappointment that the first time you do run out on the Assembly Hall court for a real game, the fans aren't going to be there? It's probably nothing like you ever would have imagined, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have imagined it, but at the same time, like it's still the same opportunity, and we're still playing and working for the same goal. So I'm going to embrace it just as equally as I would have.
Okay, Anthony, you can go ahead and move on, and we'll finish. We got a bunch with Joe here. Let's start with Rick Bozich.
Yeah, Joey, Blue Ribbon came out yesterday. They named Trace, I think, third-team All-American, but they also picked Indiana to finish 8th in the Big Ten. Coach Miller seems to be pretty high on this team. What has he seen from you guys, and what do you have to show to be better than an 8th-place team?
We have a competitive team and guys that have really been working hard since we've been here on campus, and we all really love being around each other. And I think we're in a group that continues to get better, and we just want to gradually build, and we'll just have to see how it all plays out once the games get here. But I know we have a good group to be around.
Kevin.
Yeah, Joey, just kind of following up on that point. I think Trace relayed a story about the number of shooters that are in during Saturday mornings. Just curious, kind of an early feel of just the work ethic of this team and the chemistry, and how that's maybe kind of continued to progress over the last 2 years, and how that can possibly carry over on the court for you guys.
I mean, we've had a lot of guys that wanted to be here all summer. We spent a lot of time here in Bloomington. And, our the IU athletics as a whole did a great job with setting us up with good COVID protocols so that we could still be here and could really maximize our experience. And, everybody's really been working hard and really invested in what this year is going to bring.
Okay, last question for Joey from Jeff.
Hey man, what's up?
How you doing?
Hey, the front court for you guys is one that can be really good. Give me your thoughts for it to reach its maximum potential and be really good. What do you feel you guys need to be as a group? And kind of take us through how competitive it is when you guys, are doing drills, doing 2-on-2s, 1-on-1s, and going at each other.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as far as with the competitive stuff, I mean, Trace is, being named preseason, All-American, so he's, had a really great summer and been developing, and Race won the championship belt this summer for, workouts and everything. So I mean, it's been very competitive, and we all have guys that have been pushing each other, and I think for us to maximize as our kind of group as the bigs is gonna have to be confident. Be able to make plays and be able to just to be confident with the ball in our hands and not get bogged down and run the floor and play hard. And there's a lot of things we're going to go into it, but I think we have a really good group and have the chance to have a lot of success this year.
Thank you.